Играта, от която оставихме миналия път, който мисля, че беше не вчера, ами онзи ден, може би. Да. Не съм изключвал играта изобщо. Мисля, пуснах си конзолата на Rest Mode и от тогава не съм я пускал. Така че сме точно където... Опа! Прощавайте. Ние сме си точно където трябва да си бъдем. В Ravenstone, където почнем. Където свършихме миналия епизод. Ох, не мога да говоря днес, ще прощавате. Както и да е. Само секунда и ще продължим. Така. Добре. Айде. Да ходим да говорим с Рандви.
Hey, my boy.
Ти да видиш. Това е... това предишния Вили.
Really? Making yourself at home?
As best as I know how, it is good to be here with you and your people. I feel my life has found a new road.
Good. And just so you know, we have all kinds of sticks nearby. Oak, beech, pine. In case your bum starts itching from sitting too long.
How kind of you, Eivor. I will be sure to stir your soup with one after I have had a sound scratching.
Страшни пичове са те двамата. Ейвор и Вили. Имаме ново писмо. От Вили. Thank you for your aid, dear Eivor. You helped me say goodbye to my father and helped me find a place in this world. It's not much, but you should find a small token of appreciation with this letter. This axe belonged to my father and will be better in your hands than mine. Oh, op. 127, 126. Охо, човек. Добре. Айде. Сигурд.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Всичко сме направили, човек, погледни какво става. Леле.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
Okay.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Добре. Всичко сме си опреднали, което можем. Ето там трябва да стигна. Fast travel. Тук и директно там. Така. Спестихме си 4 км. Добре, последните ще ни останат тук явно от ордена, които са. Те тримата ще ми ги отвори. Така че явно ще се занимаваме с тях да ги убием. И след това ще ни останат другите, тук двамата малки. И после те. Ще направим един епизод, в който ги убиваме всичките от тях, които са ни останали. Най-вероятно. Ще видим. Има още време, докато свършим играта. Хамтон Шайр. Това там е Уинчестър отпред. Добре, първо viewpoint ще направим поне един от тези viewpoint. 1, 2, 3 имаме тук. Супер. Така.
The seat of King Alfred's power, where hawk shit stains my boots. I will find the man in white in their god's house.
Трябва в някаква църква. Едното. Мога да ги направя всичките, не е чак такъв проблем, нали, ама... Отиваме си на мисията сега. Другото по-натам.
Asked about this land, my friend. This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Не знам дали това ми помага да скипна някои от частите, така че да ми направи играта малко по-бърза, ама не знам.
Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
I learned that your God fears death just as mine do, just as every man does.
Yet through our Lord, we may achieve life everlasting in his glorious presence. Perhaps you missed that detail.
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama? You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that well from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more. This letter, signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
You have faced warriors like me many times before, and many times you have lost or been cheated. Why trust me now?
I have men in London and Jorvik. Men who send me reports on the rise and fall of the tides of war. Not long ago, men and women of some influence were murdered in those places. In oddly specific circumstances. When I received this letter from our poor fellow soldier, it did not take long to work out why. I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun, before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the Order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the West Gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, Great King, but the day will come.
Окей. Имаме нови такива. Добре. Какво има в инвентар? Колко ми трябва до 13 го град на това ужас, човек? Не. Така. Сега трябва да стигнем до къщата на Гудвин. Като преди това искам да се направя viewpoint-а. Пак ще трябва да се катерам, но това е друг въпрос вече.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Сега ще го намерим Гудвин, ама се съмнявам да го намерим жив. Не. Мисля, че ще скочи Eivor, леле. Там може да се фърля. Добре. Да ходим да го издилиме къде е Гудвин. Къде му е тялото всъщност? Както казах, съмнявам се да го открием жив. Според мен имаме по-голяма вероятност да го открием мъртв. Тъй като е следвал уликите, които са... Уликите, които са били оставени в... Господи. Не.
That Selwyn's got some stones on him arresting Alfred's man. Who rules in Winchester anyway? Is Alfred king or not?
Well, you ain't, that's for sure. So keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Shut your mouth, yeah? Unless you want yours to rot off in the keep.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him?
Така. Тук имаме ключ. Да го вземем ключа първо.
Someone disagrees with Alfred educating the people of Winchester.
Кой е перото? Добре.
Papers thrown on the fire.
Не.
Covering his tracks, or the guards destroying evidence.
Исках да го прочета, така не го прочетох, защото исках да не съм в стелс мод. Няма значение.
Broken balls, food scattered. They took him by force. There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Може пък и да е жив, бе. Щом са го арестували Гудвин, може да е жив все още.
This area is off limits.
Мамка му. Исках да го стелтна, ама... Добре, там горе трябва да отидем. Разбира се, в най-укритото място, което може да бъде. Няма да ни бъде никак лесно. Никак. Може би ако скоча на сградата и оттам да се промъкна.
Might be tucked in the chaff.
Evo. Evo.
Best stay sharp.
Втори. Мамка му е там ключа. Добре. Айде, отиваме да го вземем. И без това съм тука. Окей, трябва да минем възможно на стелси начина. Не, трябваше това да го правя. Ще ти да видиш.
Stay sharp. Keep my wits about me. Snuff you out.
Целихме майка му стара. Ела. Ела тук, куче, ела.
Stop there! God damn you! Lumbering deal!
Айде, така. Това ще да е горе. Значи тук няма си тръгна без да го събера това. Просто няма как да стане. Майка му стана. Явно има как да стане. Так, това е готово.
Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife to be carried out soon.
Той Рив не е от добрите. Така ли? Няма кой знае колко добри и лоши. Знаем само, че не е от... не е от страната на царя. Нещо да има? Не, няма нищо. Добре.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls.
Това е отгоре. Добре. На горния етаж. Добре.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Къде се топич? Добре. Ще трябва да излезнем от тук и да го таком. О, добре. Отправихме се тук с крепостта, дето го държеше Годвин.
I am grateful for your help.
It's a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favored reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but defiled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They're dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor of the Raven Clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name doesn't rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our three heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your Bishop Aelfirth was the Sikhs.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
I found this nailed on a door. The quill wields words like a knife.
A disputation of tutelage. Pretty chatter with poisoned intent. I will look into this more.
Okay.
The gallows? What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course! That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Това го разбрахме преди малко, като видяхме документите, които бяха в... това. Опа, я видим. Как изглежда поне. Цак, цак, цак. Тук видяхме документите в ареста. Църквата на Свети Петър. Айде. Отива да направим и този випоинт в града, че не знам дали ще се наложи да правим нещо друго в този град. Ако не са само тези мисии. Не. Ах. Сте мискликове, човек. Да го намерим всякъде. Селвин.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is obeying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Oh.
There are rats in the grain store. Alfred has set the traps. You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearths. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the goodly people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
Selwyn.
Leona, you have been found guilty of harlotry and defamation. May God have
Ti vem vsak, koj dušu ubiješ.
perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove.
You grind your heels into the backs of freed men, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree.
Słabe szyjaku.
Spread out! We have this!
I should meet with Goodwin, see what he has found on the quilt.
Dobre. Пет viewpoints ми ще така ли? Добре, имаме още скил точки. Добре, а това? Не ми е чак до такава степен нужно. Това няма да е зле. Айде, ордена и вече сме убили един от тези тримата, които са ни тук. Селвин. Още двама. Далеки за Ломон, добре. О, това ще бъде някакво от те от монахините. Облечена в черно. Върши работата на Бог. Морят. Да, при черквата трябва да отидем просто.
cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
I did only what I agreed to, Alfred. If your crown now weighs heavy, I would gladly take it from you.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Did you discover more from the writings I found?
I did. The quill is calling the children of Winchester to arms. Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
I found no charm, lucky or otherwise.
A bit of silver then? For my troubles.
It wouldn't have the same value, would it?
You ugly Dane! May God curse you with boils on your face!
Spry little mouse, will you lead me to your quill?
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Apple? I didn't scroll nothing!
Stealing apples, eh?
Fruit don't feed a grown boy. Do you have any chicken?
I don't, but maybe you can tell me what you know of the quill.
The quill? God blimey, you're brave. Find Elwyn and Wigbert. They see everything.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you! He's going to fall! Oh, my days, I can't look! Jump, little flea! Jump, flea! Jump! Stop it, you grubkin! If he falls, God will punish you! He's so brave. Like a young King Alfred. He'll crack his head like a fresh hen's egg. Go on, Essobert. It's yours for the taking. He's going to fall. Oh, my days, I can't.
Къде това дете, бе? Това е някакъв сайд квест. Не, въобще.
Godspeed! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
See you soon.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotnar.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well? Oi! Wigbert! You great moon calf.
Handy. it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What are you looking at?
Ciekawych poglądem.
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right. No harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
I don't do mercy.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
What is so important that you would risk his little neck for it?
Keep your sticky beak out of our business.
Whose business? The Quills?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the Quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give her what you took. Maybe she can save us.
Не, да видим. Почна да са... Уилбърт ли беше? Как се казваше?
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Оп. Ага. Хилда. Окей. Сега ще убием и нея.
Show me what lies ahead. I should watch out for a mousetrap.
I like the pretty things, but Magister Battus' stealing is wrong. Everyone died and left me alone on the streets.
What have we here?
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Цак.
What?
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the Quill's a she.
Now, Elwyn. Few have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence and you brag about strength.
How little you know. Defend your mistress!
Децата ли ще е такова, бе?
Aelfir's roof. Does she flee to the bishop's house?
Убихме малко, убихме няколко цивилни, но не е проблем. Изпълнихме си квеста. Това е важно.
And Mother will give you a treat.
Coward! Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you can't. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it?
Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Oh.
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
The Rake. The highly religious area, добре. Тук сигурно ще бъде, ама съмнявам се, може и тук да е. Така да ги бият камбаните докато могат. Да, ще е тук сигурно. The old minister. Бум. Щупени глезени.
The quill's influence is spreading like lice.
I'm feeling a bit dry over here.
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I have been called worse.
Be thou hail, Eildorbana. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I said easy with my kinsbane. Old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
I could use someone like you in my settlement, with ink on his fingers and a sense of honor.
I would love to devote myself to the study and practice of the law. There is a weariness in war I wish I could shake off.
Impossible. Even in death, our battles will rage on. It's the way of things.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I don't believe it. Too much theater in Winchester. Overwrought players and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger. Whether you find or make a corpse, meet me at the Witten with your report.
Още улики имаме. След това отидем до Свети Петър, пак до църквата. Там е погребението на... това, на другия член на ордена.
If the bishop is wormmeal, then here should be the proof. A peasant's clothes. Strange discovery in a churchyard.
Stranger comes to Wember.
You do not mourn like they do.
Wember is always here, helping the sleeping, singing to them, so they are not frightened before they meet God.
The sleeping? You mean the dead?
Wember helps the monks. Dig, dig, dig.
You dig the graves. Did you bury Elfirth?
Have you seen Layoff? My poor friend. Poor Layoff.
Layoff. What happened to him?
Sleeping? Sleeping like my dog when I hugged him too hard.
Someone hurt Layoff? I saw a pile of dirty clothes just here. Is your friend Layoff a beggar?
Yes. And while he slept, they stole his face.
Oh.
Did you know Bishop Ilfrith?
No, but I plan to write an epic poem of his grisly demise. Oh, poor Aelfrith, scorched of face. All your woeful companions, bold, Bionid, weeping. Weeping as you are...
Sleeping?
Oh, yeah, perfect, yes.
A sad day for Winchester.
Maybe now God will reward us with a man who truly believes in him.
Such a grisly fate. Did you know Ilfrith?
By reputation, I did. He was no friend of Alfred's. I once heard them quarrelling at a Witten.
I am sorry for your loss.
Makes no odds to me. But I'm sorry for Harriet. She cared so much for him. More than a sister should.
Are you the bishop's family?
God, no. Just here to make sure that impious bastard is actually dead. He bedded my wife, the randy bastard.
Do you not see? I am in prayer.
May we speak of your brother's death?
Have you no shame? Leave me.
I know the burden you bear. Such a weight of sin you have taken on. And all for your brother's sake. I know he lives.
No, He said it was for the good of all. I am his loyal sister, and I tell you he is dead. You hear me? Dead.
Aha.
Leave me alone.
Тя знае нещо.
I cannot betray my brother. Guards, protect me.
The face is burned, and his clothes don't seem to fit his frail body. It could be Wemba's friend. And this horse's build is slight, frail.
Can't hold out much longer.
It's you. Did you find dear Layoff? It is lonely without him.
I'm sorry, Wemba. I think someone killed your friend.
Then I will sing a sad song, for he was the only one who ever cared for me. May angels welcome him.
Айде.
Why will you not leave me alone?
Enough of this, cat and mouse. Where is your brother, the one they call the Sikhs?
He is a ghost now. But he will make himself flesh once more at the Witten. And Alfred will be king no more.
He means to kill Alfred?
Regicide? No. The king will step aside and Aelfrith will lead us all. Risen and resplendent as the Lord.
You are a damned fool.
Добре, отиваме сега в главната зала. Aha, добре. Окей.
The Sikhs must be hiding in the crowd, biding his time to strike at Alfred.
Not priest, clerk, or abbot can turn the letter of their sermons from Latin to English. And how can we understand God's words if they are not spoken in our tongue? Aelfirth is dead, and we mourn him. But the foul deeds of the unrighteous are sown among our holy deeds.
Имаме ли някаква информация кой е той?
Education, wisdom, enlightened thoughts. This will raise us above the sins of our fathers. These I will denounce.
Той ли беше? Да, оцелих го, yes!
How sweet is the shepherd's pipe when he calls his lambs to slaughter. I was born to Christians in the northern wilds. My mother would cradle me beneath the stars and whisper, dove-like, God watches over you. Then your people came, and God fixed his stout eye as they slit her throat for a copper ring. No stars threw down their spears as barbarians smeared her blood through fields of broken wheat. God watched all, and I hated him.
It may be Alfred's god was testing you. A trial you failed.
Alfred's god is weak. Yet he would chain us all in his service, from our first breath to our death rattle. My order wishes to break these mind-forged manacles. I am the wolf in lamb's wool.
He takes on the role of a god himself. A worthy path to walk.
A wolf is but a walking feast for ravens.
One more gift for you, Dane. A deadly truth, if you can find it. With my death, the Order will not die. It will only transform into something far worse for all of us.
Alfred will not cheat Loki's dread-daughter twice.
I owe you my life.
An irony not lost on me, Alfred.
My king, we'll go by back streets to the Old Minster. Eivor may find us there when all has settled.
Чудо ми ако имаше предвид Елфред с това.
Curse you, Dane! My brother served God.
He was not a Christian. He abhorred your god.
But why strike him down? Have you no compassion for good men?
We both have more questions than answers. But if you know this key, perhaps we can help one another. Where is its home?
You treated me with kindness. But this damned order, their machinations killed my brother, so the rest may rot. Take this key to the ruins beneath the bishop's house. You may find answers there.
В Кент. Аха. Къде беше са обаче това? То град. Тук някъде в Сенефордшир, не? Не. Е, тук. Сега ще разкрием нещо много голямо, сигурно. Я да видим. Отиваме в къщата. Find the Order's Temple. О, човек! Храма на Ордена! Леле! Какво става тук? Много стражи. Я виж ти къде. Къде е бил входа?
If Aelfir's sister spoke true, I will find answers in the ruins. This must be it. The door to Aelfir's secrets.
Temple of Mithras. Unanswered letter, добре. The mark is Alfred, a wizard sprig from his father's trunk. We should have seen it earlier. Someone calling himself a poor soldier.
He may make some sense of it.
Colluding with our king. Feeding him names, London and Eoforwich. To his treacherous rat. Burn the king to ash before he reaches the roots. The instrument, добре. Преди да продължим натам, така, ще си отворя вратите първо. Върху декрей. Christian Jesus, bulwark England against outside agitators.
Everything they did was to undermine Alfred. She lied to me. There is nothing here of the Order. I should see Alfred for my reward.
Охо, човек, това ще бъде много интересно сега с DLC-тата. Явно те ще се фокусират повече върху ордена на древните. Айде бе. Ох, мале. 3 от 6 столики имаме тук. Сега ще съберем абсолютно всичко. Ей, то ще го убием. Те ще ни останат колко? 1, 2, 3, 4 ни остават от главните. И после бащата. Сър Стенди Ройс. 5 войника ни остават също. От тези зелоти да ги убием и тях трябва. Айде да е.
Come forth, Eivor.
Here is far enough.
When wrongdoers came to devour my flesh, these enemies stumbled and fell.
Have the laws of hospitality been thrown out, Alfred? I did exactly as we agreed.
That you did. But do not mistake necessity for friendship.
You are a man of your word, a man of God.
Indeed. By his example, I live my life. Goodwin?
Here is the only silver fit for one of your dragon boats. A reminder of Christ's sacrifice and our charity.
This too I offer you. Live here among us in peace as a Christian, or die a pagan in a blood-soaked field. All you have to lose is life everlasting.
And if I choose neither?
He offers you hope, Eivor. A life of purpose, above and beyond this one. You'd be a fool to refuse.
Your reign will end, King of the West Saxons. Raven wings will beat until your throne crumbles to dust.
You were wrong, Goodwin. This one is beyond saving.
Какво се случва?
You had your chance, damn you!
I did not want it.
Huh.
Damn you, Alfred. I will return to Hytham and Ranvi. They will want to know what happened here.
Не оттам. През стената. Така. Взем да направя поне един от тези вюпойнти и да имам нещо насам, което да мога да използвам като fast travel. Окей. Това ли е Стоунхендж? Не може да е това. Това е нещо другото по те малките. Правим го вюпойнта, отиваме обратно в Рейвенсторп. И си довършваме мисията. Така. Айде обратно в Рейвенстор. Охо.
Hey, Eivor.
You look well.
The Order in Winchester has been wiped out, but we are no longer welcome there. My contact was none other than King Alfred himself. The Order wanted him dead, so he fought back.
Alfred? The line between friend and enemy is a porous one.
Добре. Някакви квестове, нещо. Трябва да ги убие абсолютно всичките явно. Добре. И бежен ще го вземем за сега. Така. Много интересно обаче. Как ще продължим на там играта? Това е въпросът. Добре, ще го оставим този епизод до тук за сега и ще продължим в следващия с това. Да убиваме ордена. Да ги подкастрим изцяло колкото можем. Най-вероятно в следващия епизод точно ще ги довършим абсолютно всичките. Ще ги търсим къде са рицарите, които са под техните заповеди. Ще намерим и другите двама, където са ни останали в момента. Този, ето, този. Маслото. Зехтина, не знам как им викат. Както и да е. Ще ги намерим тези двамата и другите 5, които ни остават от тези по-малките. И след това ще ни останат тези. Ще го довършим в следващия епизод, довършваме целия орден. Целия орден. Майко. Но да, това беше епизода за днес. Ще се видим с вас в следващия. Чао, чао.